If you're in the accounting department, you most likely receive information in one platform and you need to send it to other platforms that may not regularly interact. If that's the case for you and you'd like to save some time on that manual effort, this video is for you. With the help of Zenphi, we allow our users to be able to connect different systems that wouldn't normally interact. Let's say you have information in QuickBooks that you want to be able to send somewhere else. Let's say HubSpot, you may want to update a client if they've purchased something. With the help of Zenphi, you're able to send information from one place to another in a few easy steps. And the best part is there's no code involved. So for all of these actions, it's as easy as dragging and dropping. So to be able to find all the different actions we have for QuickBooks, we actually have everything organized by category. So you can scroll to the bottom and you'll find the QuickBooks icon and you'll be able to see all the different actions that we have for QuickBooks. So for all of these, all you have to do is drag and drop, place it wherever you want to add it, and then you'll be able to set up a connection. Now, once you set up your connection, this is going to grant Zenphi permission to be able to access your QuickBooks account and make all of these changes. So the first action we're going to be going over is create bill. Now, once you've set up your connection, this is going to grant Zenphi permission to access your account and be able to have you use these actions. So the first one we're going to be going over is create bill. If you ever need to create a new bill in your QuickBooks account, all you have to do is set up your connection, and then it's very easy. All you have to do is add your vendor ID, term ID, due date, bill number. You can use this chain icon to enter data from previous steps. Let's say it comes from a form. You can very easily add all of this information dynamically, and it'll automatically be added whenever, let's say, a new sale is requested, a new purchase order. And it's very simple to be able to add the new line items. All you do is click add line and then fill in the information. It's that simple. Now, let's say you create a flow to be able to onboard your customers. You can create a new customer in your QuickBooks account with the create customer action. All you have to do is update the company name, the display name, the title, first name. And let's say you need to update this in HubSpot as well. You can very easily transfer the information to all of your different systems with just one step. And then let's say that you have an onboarding flow for your customers. You can dynamically enter all of this information to our create customer action and then create the new customer in your QuickBooks account. You can easily update all of this information. It may come from a form, it may come from your CRM, it could come from a different system, making it super easy to be able to update this for all of your new customers. If you need to create a new expense, we have the create expense action. All you have to do is choose the payment type, the pay ID, the account ID, which again, all of this information can be dynamic, the payment date, so you can add this action into any of your invoicing flows as well. Now, to be able to create an invoice, we have a create invoice action. Again, very simple. All you have to do is update the information either manually by typing it in or dynamically using the token picker. You can choose if you want to send it later, which will allow you to be able to add the billing address and a message on invoice. You might have a flow for your vendors for your onboarding process, so you can use the create vendor action, very similar to the customer one, but this time it's for vendors. And then we have some actions that allow you to do the inverse, so not create, but delete. So if you need to delete a specific bill, you can choose the bill ID. You can also delete invoices. And again, all of this information can come dynamically if you have an offboarding flow, making it super simple. You won't have to input that information anymore. We have some actions that allow you to be able to find a specific item. So whether that be a specific customer, you can use a pattern to be able to search inside of the customer names, and you can choose what fields you want to return, the ID, the display name. You'll see all of that in the output. If you want to find a specific term in your QuickBooks account, you can also do that. Same thing for your vendors. But let's say you don't want to return only one item, you want to be able to return a list of items. This is where our list actions come in handy. We have list bills, which is going to allow you to be able to return a list of bills in your QuickBooks account. You can choose how you want to order them, whether that be by ID, by total amount, by balance, etc. You can also choose a start position where it should start retrieving the bills, how many results, and you'll be able to get a collection of the different bills it found. Same thing for the customers. You'll be able to return a collection of customers with our list customers action. And you'll see that all of these actions are very similar. Same thing for list expenses. And you can also choose what you want to return. If you want to return the total amount, doc number, sync token, etc. And same thing for list invoices. So you'll see all of these actions are very similar. It's going to allow you to be able to choose what you want to return, and then it's going to return that collection. And then lastly, we have list terms. So if you want to be able to list a collection of the different terms in your QuickBooks account, you can do that with this action. And then after you've created, let's say, the bill, the customer, the vendor, etc., you may have a flow that actually helps you update that information if anything changes, which is where this collection of update actions comes in handy. We first have the update bill action, so you just have to indicate the bill ID, which you can insert dynamically like mentioned, and you can choose which fields you want to update. Same thing with update customer. Indicate the customer ID and then choose what you want to change, whether it be their name, their company name, their title, etc. For update invoice as well, after you add the invoice ID, all you have to do is choose what you want to update, whether that be maybe the attachments, the email. And our last action for QuickBooks is the update vendor action. This is going to allow you to be able to update a vendor. So all you have to do is again indicate the vendor ID, and then you're able to choose from any of these fields. And that would be everything. If you're a QuickBooks user looking to save time, make sure you sign up for a free trial with Zenphi. That way you're able to automate all of these processes and be able to seamlessly send information from one platform to another in a few easy steps. Thank you so much for watching.